Hey, thanks for making it to Veterans Info Tap. I'm glad you made it. The opportunities are vast when it comes to veterans and their ability to land specific jobs. I wanted to share an article for you regarding the abundant amount of opportunities in skilled trades. This article is on military.com. Wanted to share it with you here today. Whether this is for you, one of our brothers and sisters, a family member, or what have you, hitting that thumbs up, watching the video are two ways to help make sure that this information gets disseminated. All right, so with that, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you want to support the channel in other ways, you can do that by becoming a member. Go to the homepage. You'll see tabs there, videos and shorts and so forth, live events, and then you'll see a members section. You can click on members, and there should be a join button somewhere there. Thank you so much. To all you members, I really appreciate your support. It means the world to me. Thank you. All right, so let's jump into this. The Military Times article came out August 15th, sharing it with you here today. And the headline, Opportunities for Veterans Are Abundant in Skilled Trades. Now, let's move on. It says here, America has a trade career problem. Not enough qualified workers to fill jobs, and fewer young people over the years seem inspired to enter the field. A report from The Hill in April revealed some of the alarming numbers. 1.9 million manufacturing jobs could go unfilled if the employment gap isn't filled. Bloomberg reported that the U.S. is projecting a 550,000 plumber short by 2027. Wow. So over 500,000 plumbers short by 2027, that's only 3 years away. All right, next bullet point here. According to the National Electric Contractors Association, nearly 30% of all union electricians are nearing retirement. Last bullet point here. Aging workers are preparing to retire in careers such as construction and auto technicians. The hiring atmosphere for positions in the skilled trades screams of opportunities for transitioning veterans looking to establish a career after separating from the military. And I'm going to stop here real quick. One of the things that I always like to highlight when it comes to our educational benefits, whether it's post 9/11 GI Bill or you're utilizing veterans readiness and employment, is don't be so focused on I need a bachelor's degree or I need to get a master's degree in X. That might not be the bridge you need to build in order to land the job that you're looking for. The example that I often give is the Automotive Dealership Institute, where they do a crash course in a month long to get you into an auto finance manager role, and then they help job place you, right? The whole purpose is to open up the mindset that, look, there's that to this and everything in between. Skilled trades is a great other example for folks to look into. So with that, let's jump back into this. Let's see. Universal Technical Institute, a technical school that supports about 23,000 students. Let's see. Across two divisions, including a career college and 33 campuses, is among the trade schools in the country, welcoming veterans with open arms for expanding numbers of opportunities available. For veterans looking to continue or start their post-military education, the trades are an appealing option. Not only are tradespeople able to learn on the job without facing a skyrocketing cost of college tuition, trades candidates are in high demand, and veterans can find great success seeking employment in them. Many of the available positions in the civilian world are duties that service members gained experience during doing in the military. Moving on, there's a quotation here. There are a lot of trades in the military, like diesel mechanics, avionics technicians, welders. Our clients have transferable skills, says Johnson, name I can't say, D. John D., VP of Military Admissions with UTI, and also a military veteran. When those folks come here, we evaluate their joint service transcripts, their training in the military, check their ability to test out and place them maybe in a 1 year program. Boy, I'm having problems. Let's move on. We help them get the civilian certificates or credentials and help them whenever possible. Military veterans and reservists make up about 25% of the student body at UTI, which is not urinary tract infection. It's actually the school, right? UTI. It's one of those crazy things where it's like, there's so many acronyms, right? This is Universal Technical Institute. Universal Technical Institute. So when those folks come here, we evaluate all their information and we help them whenever we can. After they enroll, we sit down and we ask them, what made you pick up the phone? What are you interested in? And can we be what you're looking for? Said Julie Mueller, president of UTI's campus in Austin, Texas. We want to understand what their goals and motivations are, and we want to help them overcome any obstacles that they may have. So moving on, veterans can look to the post 9/11 GI Montgomery bill, or the post 9/11 GI bill, or the Montgomery GI bill if there's anybody still using that. Mine came and went, so I'm thinking that the cutoff has happened, but I don't really have the dates. So. And vocational rehabilitation, so that would be your VRE, which is Veterans Readiness and Employment, to help provide financial assistance to attend trade schools. But another luxury of the trades are the number of businesses willing to pay for students' education to learn a trade and also serve as apprentices before getting hired full-time. We have more than 4,000 employees that will pay anywhere from $500 to their entire tuition for them to come to work for them, the VP there at UTI said. We recently had an email from a company that said they would pay $30,000 to help with scholarships. Mueller said her institution's most popular programs are its auto and diesel technician programs. They are separate programs, but many students take both to increase their marketability. Welding and HVAC refrigeration programs are also popular with veterans. The school offers rolling enrollment options with classes lasting 3 weeks in length. Once one class is completed, another one starts. We can start students every 3 weeks and graduate a cohort into the industries every 3 weeks, Mueller said. Everything we do is set up to serve the industry's needs. While veterans don't often classify under the title of traditional students, Mueller said military members typically leave as some of the best students on campus. They know what it takes to be successful here, and they're not only great on the classwork, but on professionalism, Mueller said. We have strict rules where if you're late to class, you're getting an infraction. So veterans really understand that commitment. We have dress codes, follow safety guidelines, and have to do online work every day. It's a commitment. And that concludes it. And I'll say, look, again, the whole purpose of me sharing this stuff is so that way folks don't go down the wrong path just because we've heard for however many years that, yep, a master's degree is what you need. In some cases, sure, it is, and that's what you should do. But only if it's really going to get you closer to your goal. If your goal is to make $100,000 or more per year, well, you can do that in the trades. You can do it HVAC, right? You could do it as a mechanic. Or you can go to, for example, again, the Automotive Dealership Institute and become a finance manager, right? So there's other options other than the traditional school mindset. So just think about what your goal is, what you want to accomplish, and pick the thing that's going to work the best for you. That's the bottom line. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you. Have a great one. And remember, if we don't take care of each other, something went wrong.